Hey guys, Hawk and Angler here with I guess a Monday morale booster. Sometimes in life, you find yourself doing your job, and for some reason or another, someone at your job will have an issue with you, whether you did something to them or not, whether it's really happened or not. And sometimes those people will resort to fraudulently or fabricating allegations against you, because for whatever reason that makes them feel better. Back in the day, there was a reward to being noble and being honest and fighting the system and proving your innocence. Nowadays, those days are gone. If you are ever in a situation at your job where you feel like you are being harassed or being cornered by a boss, a member of upper management, or something like that, or you think there's collusion between management to keep you down and keep, messing with you, like stuff like that, because sometimes, not every company, but some companies will do that. They will realize that they might have punished you early, made a mistake, and rather than admit, oops, we made a mistake, you might now have us in a lawsuit, they will try to spin things so that you are discredited or that somehow you are made out to be a villain even though you're not. In those cases, guys, nowadays, walk away. What companies seem to fail, at least big corporations seem to fail on time and time again, is that without real hardworking employees or employees with a decent work ethic, their company will not succeed. So if you are a person who is working hard and you feel like you are the victim of harassment at your job, make notes of your harassment. Note people, note dates, note times. Keep that information safe, and if you need to, have that information on a backup somewhere. Make notes, and if it's something that you feel is discrimination-based, there's a place called the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the EEOC. On their website, you can go and file an anonymous complaint against the company, and they will look into it. Now, this doesn't mean you will get to sue them. This just means they will look into it and say, yeah, okay, here's you're right, they were up to some shady shit. Or they'll say, hey, look, we get why you thought that, but that's really not how it was. Here's where they're coming from. We see where you're coming from on this. Here's the middle ground. Where do we go from here? Guys, I'm telling you nowadays, even if you do have a lawsuit, unless you have them dead to rights, audio, video, like beyond a doubt they did it, you might as well just let it go. And here's why. Because the amount of money you're going to spend in that trial, because most corporations nowadays, they've got legal teams. They will drag that out in court until you are either out of money to fight, out of the will to fight, or you've spent so much in the fight that by the time they actually pay you out, you're just basically recuperating your losses. So if you want to know my personal experience why I'm making this video, you will have to go to Patreon. I don't share my personal life on YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. That's just the way I am. But if you do go to Patreon, I will have the story of just what happened, and I will be sharing it with as unbiasedly as I can, because I'm still not even sure what all the real truth is in the matter. I know what I've seen. I know what has been reported to me as others seeing. So right now, like I said, I've actually gone ahead and contacted the EEOC now. As you know, I am black. I don't really do this often, and there are those of you who know I've definitely been in situations where I could have pulled the race card in the past, and I didn't. I'm not trying to pull the race card on this, but just to be safe, because, guys, you never know. If you are a minority nowadays and you work in America, your bosses aren't all racist. Not all white people are racist. But there are some people out there who are racist, who are using this over-stigmatized, not every white person is racist, to be racist. Now, do I suspect, the individuals in my situation of being racist? No. I genuinely think that there's somewhere an ignorant miscommunication based on a cultural and upbringing background. However, I can't afford to take that risk that maybe I wasn't the victim of, a genuine malevolent assault. Because if I was, well, then that's not right, and the individuals who are responsible need to be brought, need to be held accountable for their actions. But, since then, I've left the company I was at, and for the most part, I'm actually pretty good. Now, again, that being said, make sure you have something genuine. Don't just say, oh, my boss said I was late and wrote me up. That's racist. No. Now, if your boss is letting everyone come into work 20 minutes late, you show up to work 5 minutes late one day, and they just say, oh, we're starting today, and then they never write anyone else who's late up. Again, that doesn't mean that they're racist. But I would definitely write down that experience and make a note of it. All right, guys, that being said, again, go to the Facebook Hawking Angler page, enter into this month's raffle. Just, find the thread. It's the most recent one that's, post. Just write where you're from. Hey, I'm from blank. That's how you get in. Guys, sorry, my health hasn't been too good lately. I haven't been uploading. But I'm trying to get back out here. Guys, and basically keep moving, because you can't stop in today's world, guys. In today's world, we're ever moving, ever evolving, and I know times are tough. Times are really fucking tough. But guys, don't stop. If you're working hard at work, go for that promotion, go for that pay raise, go for the next level. If you don't know where you're going, please, I implore you, you're good at something. I don't know what it is, but you do. Find a way to make that profitable and start a business. People say it's hard to become a millionaire. No, it isn't. All you gotta do is find a way to make $1 profit off 1 million people. So find that one product that people want, that you can do. Sorry, almost coughed again. But find that one product that you can do and make $1 profit off it. That will benefit 1 million people. Boom. Make a profit that will benefit 1 billion people. Boom, you're a billionaire. So guys, I know it's hard. Hang with me. This winter, there will be videos how to start your business. Now, if you're already on Patreon, or if you go and join Patreon, you'll get those videos now. I'm making the series right now, how to start a business. If you have no business experience, you have literally just woke up one day, said, screw my job, I'm starting a business, but I don't know how. How you go from that step to actually the day where you file and say, all right, I'm an official businessman or woman, or they, them, you're an official business person, and you have your goal set out, you have your mindset set out, and you have, more importantly, the financial discipline to go out on your journey. Starting a business doesn't take much. Having financial discipline is leagues beyond a degree or work experience. If you can make $50,000 a year and only need to live off 25 of it, you are ahead of most of the country. And on Patreon, and again, probably this winter on the YouTube channel, I'll be showing you guys my steps of financial discipline and tactics. Even if I don't implement them, I'll share it. I don't implement this, but this is what I've been told is effective, and these are cases I've seen where it has been effective or where it hasn't been effective, and why or why not I do not use that tactic. Guys, we all see the way the world's going. It's not going well. It's going to get tougher before it gets better. We can all sit and cry and blame everyone else or blame ourselves for these problems, or we can stand up, put on our shoes and walk through this. A wise man once said, if you're walking through hell, keep going. Well, technically said if you're going through hell, but I said if you're walking through hell. Guys, this is Hawking Angle here again. This is kind of a motivational Monday. I know there's something you can do that'll make you money. Whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's blogging, whether it's doing photographs or drawing or tattoos or custom whatever. I know there's something you can do. There are plenty of channels on YouTube how to start a business, but if you are overwhelmed by those options, stay here. I'll be having certain talking points throughout the winter, and I will be referencing YouTube channels. In fact, actually, that's probably something I'm going to be doing this weekend or later this week, is making a series of playlists for different YouTube topics or different topics of starting a business. And then as I release those videos, I'll also release those playlists so that if you guys want to, you don't have to go and search through YouTube. You can just go to the playlist, click on the topic that you want to look up, and I will have 10 to 21 videos, hopefully, at least on each topic. This way, again, you may not like the way the information is presented by one person, or you may be distracted by a person's music or busy distracted by the fact that they don't have music. I don't know what works best for everyone because everyone learns differently. So I'm going to do what I can this winter to help you guys get set up, because if you live in America, if y'all saw what happened with the PPP loans and that alone did not motivate you to start a business, I don't know what to say. But trust me, I was like you guys once. I didn't know anything about business. I didn't know anything about sales, and I had no financial discipline. It took me a long time to get to where I am now, guys. And I'm still not considering myself a success. I just got to the starting line, and I'm just now into the race. Now, yes, my business is still going, and I'm very blessed. Most businesses fail in the first year. I just got to make it to March. If I make it to March, that puts me ahead of a lot of people who start a business, and that's a plus. Because, guys, you don't go for average, you don't go for mediocre. We go for the best. I don't expect anything less of me, and I'm asking you guys, don't expect anything less of yourself. Whatever your best is, put it into yourself. Find what you're good at. If you're kind of good at something, get better at it. But if you're a beast at something, there's a way to make money. If you're curious, or if you know what you're good at, drop a comment below. Let's get this conversation going. What are you good at that you're wanting to know how to make money on? I promise you, I can give you an idea how to make money on it. Legally, too, because that's the biggest key part. Is we're all about legal money here, folks. We're about fishing, outdoors, and entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurship, you may not always make the moral choices, but we are going to give you all the best legal advice a non-attorney can give. Now, I'm no attorney, so, contact an attorney because the laws in your state may be different. But here in Ohio, where I live, I'll be more than happy to give you what I've learned about starting a business and what it takes to run a business, as well as a few other tips and tricks I've learned from my days as a freelance contractor. So, with that being said, guys, I've already been talking for like 12 and a half minutes, so I'm going to shut up and let you all get back to your day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being subscribed. Again, guys, I do apologize, but working a job and trying to get a business off the ground and dealing with personal matters, it kind of got me swept up for the last couple weeks. But at the very least, Hawking Angler will upload at least one video a month. I try to do every week, but right now I'm going into a bit of a crunch time, and it looks like that may not be feasible. I'm going to try and film some stuff so that I have the ability to upload every week, but I can't promise that. But yeah, I promise, guys, there's going to be a bit of a lull as the up-to-date material goes. A lot of stuff will be pre-recorded and uploaded through the winter. But when I come back next March with new material, you'll know. I'm going to be working on my video editing this winter. I'm going to make sure that my website is officially 100% to go. And I'm going to work out the final kinks on structuring my Patreon and making sure that that is up to quality where, I don't mind, where I actually feel like you guys are really getting the best bang for your buck. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate all you guys for what you do. And whether you're a new subscriber, one of the original, heck, honestly, if you're in the original 500, you guys are solid. And again, this channel's growing, but don't worry. I see you all in the comments. I've got your names down in a little database and a little list. I have plans to take care of you guys because of how much you guys are taking care of me. So from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. I appreciate all you guys do. Go out there, make money. You're never too old. I don't care if you're 40, 50, or 60. If you're 60 or 50, you can definitely go and start a business. You've probably got the credit for it. But people, please, the only way that we're going to cushion the blow of what's coming economically, at least here in America and the West, start a business, get yourself your own cash flow. That's all I can say, guys. With that being said, God bless. Have a good day, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.